up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Roll, set. Set, hey. Set, go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go! 79 Bronco. Mustang 19.
Here's Travis. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a give up the middle. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Come on, set.
Now Travis. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set up. Go.
Here's Achane running right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Set. Ready.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupion now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
DC, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete to Hyatt. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from the 41.
Get up! Ready! Finish it up! Ready! Finish it! Ready!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready! Hey! Yeah.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You. Finish it up!
Man in motion here. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll run here on first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back now, pressure on its way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No! Here we go!
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Buffalo 18!
Throwing here, Travis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Raider football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. From the 23. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Warrior 70. Go street. Go.
Travis to throw. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again with A-Chan. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Hey. Yo. You. Hey.
First down throw for Jackson. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Getting out to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now give left side. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 48. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They motion the tight end over. First down, here's Lamar. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Lamar. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Looking to throw, Jackson. The back grabs it. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. No, we changed it.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, middle.
Jackson throwing for it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Harris on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler.
This time it's a passing play. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Lions. Track 60.
Travis. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
18 Pioneer.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Rocco switch, Rocco switch. Go!
Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
They send a man in motion.
Ready?
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Working quickly here. Third down run from A-Chan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Here we go, set. Check, smash.
They've got a man in motion.
Check, go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. 8-Chain again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Slot man motioned over. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. A-Chan again on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 8. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
It's on. You.
Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
He'll look to throw it. Hyatt with the grab. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Hey, report. Report. Trap.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hey, hands up.
to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yo.
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a 2-point play could force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Now a big 2-point try coming for these Raiders.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, come on.
He's throwing for it. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Travis. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's complete till he gets. And he'll get it up to the 44. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Travis. That's completed right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners.